Question of the day. Why are you attracted to that one person? Why is that one person? I want you to think about that one person you're most attracted to. Why is that? Why them? Why not a different person? Why are you most attracted to that person? The point of this channel is to help you have better relationships with Nick, and understanding ourselves and why we're attracted to what we're attracted to kind of helps us to have better relationships, because if we're attracted to somebody for a bad reason that we have not self-identified, the relationship's going to be bad. But if we're attracted to them for a good reason, the relationship is going to be a lot better. And here's why. Sometimes people have an unmet desire of choice, an unmet desire of wanting to achieve the best, the unmet desire of falling in love or living that movie romance, whatever it is. They have that unmet desire and they look to fulfill that with a relationship. And unfortunately, what happens is if that desire is not healthy, neither will the relationship. So what I want you to do right now is just analyze, just to think about. So I want you to imagine that person that you are most attracted to. All right, why are you attracted to them? Let's think about that, okay? And I'm going to give you my personal example, my thought process, and what we're going to do today is help you understand yourself better so you can have better relationships and realize, maybe I need to tweak some things about me. Oh, now I realize why I'm attracted to that, because that is unhealthy for this reason. So if I'm looking at a relationship from a personal standpoint, if I'm looking at what am I attracted to, I'm looking for something that's going to be long-lasting personally. So for me, I want to look for something that is relatively stable, but also enjoyable, where it doesn't get mundane. Sometimes we can get, they're the safe option, but oftentimes people pick the safe option, just because it was so easy, and then their life sucks later. They picked the safe option, but it didn't fulfill a different need they have, okay? So there needs to be some balance of security and also enjoyability. Security and enjoyability, for me personally. And one of the things that I've realized is if I see a attractive female, what is really important to me, this is me being self-aware of how I operate, it's the fact that I was the decision maker. I chose her. Life didn't choose for me. It wasn't like they were my only one. I didn't get to choose. It was just that person was the only one left. It's that I got to choose that person. Okay, I hand selected that person. It is really important to me personally, and so I'm just sharing me as a person with you, so that you can kind of do the self-evaluation by yourself. Because I noticed, and I'll give you an example with my car, when I had a crappy car, I just needed a car, so I just got the crappiest, easiest attainable car. I didn't really care to maintain it. I didn't care if it was dirty. I didn't care about it because it wasn't the one that I wanted. It wasn't the one that I wanted. And then later I did get the car that I wanted. It was like, okay, I selected this. It checks literally every box. I selected this car. Okay? This is the car I want. And for me personally, with just the way that I operate, me wanting that thing and getting the thing that I wanted makes me take care of that thing. The car that I have now gets taken care of significantly better than any of my previous cars. It's cleaner. Them oil changes are on point. We're not making any mess in there. There is like it is immaculate. Okay, we need to take care. I take care of this thing. Obviously, there's wear and tear with the road and things like that, so I'm not like obsessed with its perfection. But and it's not like a like if you imagine somebody with a collector car waxing it all the time. I'm not like that. But it's just the fact that I know I wanted this car. This is the car I liked. When I get in this car, I've had it for 3 years now. When I get in the car, I still am like, this is the car I wanted. I like this car. This thing is fucking awesome. Okay. So that's me as a person. That's me understanding, okay, well, the choice is important to me. Now, there's other people that may differ, and I do not expect you to be like me. There's other people that really want God to choose their spouse for them or something like that. They're maybe religious or something like that. And what's really important to them is that God selected their spouse, okay? That God gave them the green light, and God was the one who gifted them this person. And that's a mindset that's important to them, that helps them to have a better relationship. But sometimes we want something for a bad reason. Okay, so I wanted that car. I was attracted to that car for good reasons. It logically makes sense. It's the perfect balance of ease of use, customability, reliability, gas mileage. It looks super cool, and it handles perfectly in the snow. It's all-wheel drive. Okay, so functionality and enjoyability, it checks all the boxes for me in that. Okay, sure, there's nicer, better cars out there, but this is the one that I wanted. And I didn't want it to show off. I didn't get this car because I wanted to show off. Oh, look at everyone, look at my cool car. Okay? And that's going to segue us into why I'm attracted to that person. Sometimes people are like, oh, I want a Lamborghini. And they don't want a Lamborghini because they love Lamborghini and they love everything about it. They want a Lamborghini because by having the Lamborghini, everyone thinks they're cool. So they selected and were attracted to that really, really hot girl because deep down they knew everyone would think they were cool if they pull up with that bitch, that baddie. All right? So, let's just think about that, okay? Is the reason why I'm attracted to that person because deep down I want to be cool and that would make me feel cool? Or is it because I've done some deep thought on what I want in a relationship and what would be a good partner and what would work and what would not work and what that person needs to be in order for me to maintain the attraction? Do they need to be communicative or communicate well? Do they need to be a little bit of spontaneous so we have some fun every once in a while? What are those things? And am I attracted to that person because I need structure in my life? Oh, look, now I have that person. I have the structure that I need. Or am I attracted to that person because I think they'd be a great partner and I think that that would make my life better in the sense that I can accomplish the goals, we can accomplish our goals together, we get to enjoy each other's company, our friendship, whatever it is. So today's video is to inspire you, the viewer, to think about, why am I really attracted to that person? And what really are the non-negotiables for me to choose somebody? Do they need to do they need to have a certain level of physical attraction in order for, if they are not that physically attractive to me, am I going to start resenting them? Versus maybe I'm more concerned with not their physical attraction, but maybe I really want that deep friendship and someone who wants to pig out and play video games with me. Maybe I want somebody who's super disciplined so we can build a business together. Maybe I want that companionship as, we travel the world. So I want somebody that has those same values. Why are you attracted to that person? Let's do a deep dive. Let's go to the deepest parts of our brain and understand, why am I attracted to that person? Am I attracted to that person and not, maybe person A, it could be a 10 out of 10 partner for me, but I'm not attracted to them because my priorities aren't in alignment. Maybe there's a 10 out of 10 hottie that would be a 0 out of 10 partner because they just don't align with me at all. And I'm attracted to somebody who would never be a good partner to me for some other reason. Like, sometimes it's the idea that we need to have the best that we can get. And we have, and that could be a healthy human desire to achieve greatness. And now we're translating that healthy human desire of achieving greatness and achieving mastery of something, and now it's I want to achieve the most attractive person. That would be what I want. Versus, what if I said I want to master a skill, or I want to master this hobby of mine instead, and pick someone who's more of a friend and not an achievement. So I just wanted to run you guys through my mind a little bit, what I'm thinking about. And this hopefully will help you have better relationships. Why are you attracted to that person? Are you attracted to that person because you want to control them? Like, fuck, dude, I want to control them. Like, I have an issue with control. And this person's uncontrollable. That's why I'm attracted to them. Think about that. Why am I attracted to that person? So, if we want to have better relationships, we need to understand ourselves. We need to understand why we're choosing what we're choosing. Because that selection process is so important. And that's the end of the video.